you know, I'm going to take this actually because I want to talk about this new song that's, you know, getting a lot of heat. A lot of people are talking about it. There's a lot of controversy surrounding it. Tell me, you obviously knew there was going to be controversy when this came out, right?
Well, you know, the fact that there's so much controversy is proof that the conversation needs to be had. You know, a lot of people obviously, you know, I can't defend the song. Nothing is ever going to be perfect when you're talking about art because it's very subjective. But what I can say in clarifying my intent is that in no way was I saying slavery was okay. That's like heartless. That would be like, you know, that's almost like I might as well be a serial killer if I'm going to say that slavery is okay and millions of people being raped and tortured and murdered and all that's okay. However, the flip side of that is at some point in life, you know, we as a country, we have to kind of make some of the sacrifices. Look, when Nelson Mandela got out of jail, he had to bury some of that pain in order to move forward and have create a more perfect union over there in South Africa. And I think that we have to remember that those things that happened to us were absolutely terrible, but you can't let your past hold your future hostage. And, you know, America right now, our race relations, it's like a bad marriage. It's like, you know, everybody's sleeping in different rooms. They're kind of putting on a face, but then they sleep in different rooms and aren't speaking at night. You know, for our grandkids and our great grandkids to have a better life, for our children to have a better life, we have to communicate. And so if me and Brad, you know, putting together this music and putting it out there, just laying the gauntlet down, has caused the world to have a conversation, not conversate. Sorry, I use slang. Conversation, have a conversation about this topic, then I'm happy and I stand behind it 1,000%. And
that's the intent, right? You know, it's obviously something that you've been seeing. Was it you that reached out to Brad or Brad that reached out to you, or how did it come about?
Brad reached out to me. He played the demo for me. I was down in Nashville. Ironically enough, incredibly enough, I took a tour of the Ryman Auditorium, which, if anyone knows that history, just the fact that I was standing in there is unbelievable. And, you know, Brad played his part of the song for me, and he asked me, would you be willing to do this? Would you risk doing this with me? And I said, yes, because I believe that although some people are angry with me and will be upset with me on certain levels and we might get some backlash, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's gonna make America better. It's gonna make race relations better. It's gonna pull that elephant in the room. It's gonna take that drape off of the elephant in the room and cause people to point at and say, okay, what's going on here? All right, we have gridlock in DC. Some people feel it's racially motivated. We have issues happening, you know, all across America that deal with race, yet we never want to talk about it.
No, because it's scary to talk about it.
Right, and I agree that it's scary, and I understand that, and I'm not a historian, and I can't defend the song. It's not perfect, but what I will say is that music in general is about art.
Thank you for watching Extra on YouTube.
And for 24/7 updates on celebrity news, subscribe to our channel here, like us on Facebook here, or follow us on Twitter here.
And if you want your voice heard, leave a comment below.
Where?
Right there.